Welcome back everyone to another video, and today we are doing our first game where I have to set a season goal. Rushing yards, okay, yeah, I'll set it to the max. Can make goal, yeah. I passed it on my third game. Skip training, I don't need that stuff. Oh wow, Chargers have a good overall. I forgot what week is Color Rush game. No, which is kind of sad. Okay, there's me, JJ Jones, 81 overall. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway. I don't know much about the Chiefs, except for Tyreek Hill is the fastest NFL player. That's all I know about the Chiefs. It's Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes, how he can throw with his left hand and his right hand.
AFC West showed it.
Oh, AFC West? West? Yes, AFC West. West. Yes, I love playing on the West. The West is amazing. Okay, AFC West, I'm sorry. Hey, yeah, we took the knee, nice. We're cowards.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh, how is that not a face mask?
35, maybe the
I thought that was a face mask.
9 yards is the pickup there.
9 yards, wow. What an oh, wow. They have a lot of ones, yes. Now the Chiefs is the team I want to stay on.
Than to establish the running game early. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there.
That was a quick touchdown. Oh yeah, by the way, our team lost the Junior Super Bowl by a field goal. We were up by 2, and they kicked it from the 40-yard line. But for kids, that's like the 30. And it bounced off the pole and made it in. Like the side pole. Don't know how. Kinda upset about that, but I'm not gonna let it bug me. Not too bad, not too good actually. I don't really care.
They also, early in the season, at home, beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Both of those teams played for the Super Bowl last year.
No.
So Kansas City's on that level. They need to continue to be opportunistic.
Oh, I thought I got them a safety. Oh. Okay, come on. Make a 95-yard line. Prove yourself. No way. You're kidding.
And the cutback. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there.
My first play.
Second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Chiefs.
Yeah, and it was a 95-yard touchdown.
Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Yeah, my headset is extremely low. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn my headset off, like unplug it. But hope you guys still enjoy the video anyway, okay? So, bye guys.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the kick by Butker is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. Now they'll run it on the toss. Look at the spin.
Balance.
There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And with that carry, he has done it. He breaks the single-game rushing record.
How about doing it in the spotlight of our game? How wonderful is that to see all those yards accumulated, culminating in a brand new NFL record.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Fights off the defender. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A 1:59 to go in the first half. A reminder coming up at the half, we hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1. So do not press that skip button. Now a third down throw, but it missed. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stop. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. A great return there of 22 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. Not only does he not have a catch, I don't think he's been targeted in this game, but they're winning.
And if you ask a receiver of his magnitude, he'll tell you that it's because everyone is focused on him anyway. Okay, you've taken it away. No catches, no targets, but we're still winning. I've opened things up for the rest of my team. I know how receivers think.
They've been using him as a decoy, and effectively so. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So we've reached halftime here on... All right, we will... They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now they try the right side here. And some strong running. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, another one. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup and a... Gets him to 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shifts by him at the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Look at the spin. Room to run again. And now running right through it. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 63 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
There's so many things that can ruin a game for an offensive lineman, but defensive tackles at the line of scrimmage, at the point of attack, who can make you miss and get upfield and make plays like we just saw there for big loss of yardage, those are the guys that ruin games for you because they're not just lining up and you're able to hit them right off the line of scrimmage. They can make you move and make you miss, and then you have plays like that.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now they'll run it on the toss. A beautiful spin and room to run. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo.